Hi everybody, welcome back to Slam Shenanigans. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. This is a random video here, just kind of showing some progress. You saw the video on the well house. Still got some trim to do and a door to put on that. Also completed a first section of my wood cover down at the house. So just some of the stuff I've been doing. Most of this video is going to be dozer work, but I wanted to show you some of this. Then we also had a hunting season that I just got back from, and this is right after that. So as you'll see, it's just kind of dozer work. I was cleaning up down below here. I had to take the dozer up top for some work, so I figured I might as well do some stuff down here before I take it up and out the gate there. So that rain that we got during the end of October, while I was hunting, was tremendous, and it really washed out a lot of the stuff. So I figured I'd just do some leveling and clean up some of these ruts that the water had brought on down. Right here, my Mr. Shmee man is making the appearance. You'll see him walking around here in a minute. But like I said, instead of just walking the dozer up and out, I might as well make use of it while it's down here. There's Shmee cruising around, checking stuff out, making sure I'm doing it right. But anyways, like I said, I didn't want to just walk this out. I figured I'd level stuff up, clean up the ruts that were there. It's kind of hard to see on screen, but that was probably about 1.5 foot rut from the water running down because I had not had a chance to make my winter ditches. With my property, I kind of have a bunch of winter ditches that routes water up above our house here. This is really right in the back of our house. The camera is actually on our cement patio. Haven't quite finished the backyard. When we moved in, this was actually really, really steep. There was no flat here. It carried the slope that you see to the right all the way down to the creek, which is on the left. And so I made some flat when we moved in, cut a bunch of trees because I literally had trees touching the house. It was huge fire danger. People that owned us before us didn't live in the mountains, and they thought trees were great, and they don't understand fire danger. And that's why we lose a lot of places in California when we get fires, because people don't clear area so that they can actually protect their house. So I think I've mentioned in other videos, there's eventually going to be a pool, probably about where the dozer is now, I'm going to dig a hole and put an above ground pool with a patio around it. And then also I'll build a timber frame structure probably for my wife to work out in, so she doesn't have to go up top. She can just kind of work out from the house down here. That'll be kind of nice. It'll open up for the summer times down to where you can actually see the creek, which is off to the left. This hill is actually really, really steep. It does not show it and do justice on video. And I apologize, the second part, I kind of didn't have it angled quite right. I thought I was going to do most of my work up top there. There's actually some terraces, but I ended up doing quite a bit of finished stuff down here. So like I said, it's just a short little video showing you some of the dozer work, just kind of classic thing around here. It's just like, all right, I bounce around from project to project, and if I need the dozer up top, I'll come down and get it if it's down below. But like I said, it's there, so might as well finish up a few things, touch up a few things before I leave. I think pretty soon here I should be heading up to the top there. If you can see in the middle of the screen, there's a gate there. That was the original intent. The gate, from that gate right to basically where the camera was a continuous road, but we decided against that, and I'm basically, where I'm making this flat, I'm going to push the road out a little lower, so I'm going to make that continuous fence up there eventually, and then have the road go out where the dozer is just off screen right now, and I think that'll work out. So here, like I said, it doesn't look like it, but it's pretty sketchy right there. Just trying to get that thing turned around, and then doing one little final cut on this little terrace that I had there. Some of that water ran down that way. So, and that dozer's, I don't know, 9 feet tall on the cab, 8 feet or so. So you can see that there's at least a dozer and a half length from where I was dozing up there to that flat that I was dozing down below. So if I slide off of that, it's consequential. Anyways, opening up the gate here and taking the dozer on top, which is what I was, the whole point of this is to try and get that dozer up there to work on stuff, and that's coming up in a future video. You'll see me cutting some trees down around my pond. So as I'm coming out, I'm just trying to touch up the space there because there's some big ruts from the water that came down. and then you'll see me kind of cruise on out. Wish I'd had the camera up there, because crossing that little ditch up there, you can see the cab kind of move some funny places right there. It was a little rodeo. But anyways, thanks for joining. And like I said, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and keep watching my videos. I appreciate it. And this is just me kind of closing up, because we have our dogs. As you saw Mr. Smee, and you've seen in other videos, Cricket, and now we got Elroy and Daisy. But that's it. Thanks for joining.